Mr. Speaker. And it's just going to be a short vid. And the topic is how to pick a presidential candidate. Now, here's a few pointers. Step one, study the campaign criteria to judge a candidate. Candidates can be judged in two ways: the positions they take on issues and the leadership qualities and experience they would bring to the office. Hmm. Both are important. Your first step is to decide which issues you care about and the qualities you want in a leader. When you consider issues, think about community, state, and national problems that you want people in government to address. When you consider leadership qualities, think about the characteristics you believe an effective leader would have. Do you look for intelligence, honesty, and ability to communicate? What else? Here's one step: see through images. Slogans, name recognition, and personality are often all that come through in campaign materials. 30 to 90-second prepackaged media messages, photo opportunities, or news shows, political flyers, and mass mailing slogans such as Come Home America and New Frontier and the Great Society have always been used by candidates to project a certain image or create a political climate. The quickening pace of America living and our dependence on the mass media have greatly changed the way we get our political information. Style, far more than substance, weighs in heavily on today's campaigns. Problem here: we have two different candidates that are totally opposite running for the President of the United States. And I want you to be very careful. First of all, don't vote for anybody based on the color of their skin. It's their character and what they stand for. We don't want racists in the wheel and behind the, well, I won't say behind the wheel, sitting in the White House office, in the Oval Office. We need somebody that's going to take charge, that's going to protect America, that's going to make sure that all Americans, regardless of color or religion, will be treated equal. Praise God. Not just getting up in front of cameras and worrying about how many people that are there at their political conferences. You know, it's extremely dangerous and it's violent. The American people need protection now more than ever. We have a massive uh, 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 child trafficking, sex trafficking going on all over America. We're more worried about how many people are going to show up to their campaign conferences than anything else. We need honesty. And look at America financially. Gas, mortgage, rent, and especially healthcare is extremely sky high. We need that fixed ASAP. It's dangerous out there. Violence is at an all-time high. Morals are gone. It's dangerous. We have to take our time and study the campaign. Study what each candidate stands for. Study the characteristics of each candidate before we make our final decision, please. See, we also need to not just vote, we need to be taught what to look for in a candidate to vote for them. You know, I wish you well. But I have to say this: I don't know who we're going to pick. I already know who I'm going to pick. But I just want you to be careful. Do you know the way things are going on all around the world with the BRIC nations that are getting more stronger and more powerful? Do you know that it's quite possible that we are going to be in a major military confrontation real soon, or sooner than you think? Look at the American dollar. The BRIC nations are pulling away. A lot of the countries are pulling away from the American dollar. Its status as the world reserve currency is changing quite quickly, or should I say, rapidly. Anything can happen at any time. We also have a race problem here. Every time you pick up the paper, this one's against this one, based on the color of their skin or the language they speak. It's as though we haven't learned a thing in hundreds of years. One thing we have to do is put God first. Praise God. Put God first. Let's ask for direction. Let's ask the Lord to help us, to bless us, to pick the right candidate, because God cannot fail. Yes, yes, folks, it's rather dangerous. We have to be very careful about who we vote for to be in that Oval Office. It's of the utmost importance. Careful. Study your candidate, not just a lot of lip service and promises. And God knows, don't vote for somebody based on the color of their skin. So wake up. God bless you, folks. I know you're going to do a good job. God bless.